Ciao e bentornati, welcome back to Pillole D'Italiano. Today's episode, episode number 76, is going to be super fun. We are going to talk about falsi amici, false friends, and we're going to see 8 of them. Before we jump in, this is the moment where I'm going to surprise you by asking you to subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, or if for some reason you haven't done it yet. Subscribing is the best way to show your support for this channel. Another great way will be to leave a comment in the comment section below if you have questions or if you want me to create an episode on something that you don't see in the extensive video library. So go back in the archives, but if for some reason you cannot find something, leave a comment below, let me know, and I will either point you towards the right episode if it already exists, or I will make one just for you. Alright, are you ready to tackle these 8 false friends? Let's start with the word magazzino. Magazzino. I know it sounds like a magazine, but it's not. Magazzino is a warehouse. Well, a magazine will be una rivista. The second false friend of the day is the word preservativo. Preservativo. It's a great word if you want to keep practicing your R's. Has nothing to do with preservatives. Actually, it's something that you should never find in your food, and if you do, please run. Preservativo in Italian is a condom, while preservatives are conservanti. Conservanti. The third false friend of the day is a very troublesome word for a lot of English speakers because it's the word questione, which does not mean question, but actually issue, trouble, problem. So when you want to say question, you don't say questione, such as in I have a question, but domanda, domanda. Number 4 is the word verso. Verso does not mean verses, it means towards. It's also a noun, and it's not super commonly used, but verso could also be the noun that you will use to express the voice of an animal. Let's say the sound that an animal makes, right? Che verso fa il gatto? What sound does the cat make? So you could use it in that sense, but more often than not, you will find the word verso meaning towards, while versus, the English versus in Italian is contro, contro. The 5th false friend of the day is the word notizie. Notizie is not notes, is not notice. Notizie are actually the news. The news. So how do you say notes in Italian? We would say appunti. Appunti, such as in prendere appunti, to take notes, right? Prendere appunti. Let's move on to the word ricordare. Ricordare, another great word if you want to practice your R's. It doesn't mean to record, it means to remember. Ricordare is to remember, while to record will be registrare. The second to last false friend of the day is the word succedere. Succedere. Are you thinking about succeeding? That's not what it means. Succedere means to happen. Well, to succeed is riuscire, riuscire. And finally, we have the word affare, affare. If you hear somebody saying, ho fatto un affare, does not mean that they had an affair. Affare is not an affair, it's actually a deal. Ho fatto un affare, I made a deal. Well, so how do we say affair in Italian? We have a couple of ways. One will be to say storia, like having a story with somebody, storia. Tresca is another way, tresca, or una relazione clandestina, una relazione clandestina. I know it's a mouthful, but those are 3 ways that you can use to translate the English word affair. Definitely not affare though. Well, I hope that this short video was very useful. Let me know what you think, leaving a comment in the comment section below. Use that space to practice, use these words in sentences so that I can give you feedback. And don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in a week. Ciao, a presto!